welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and today's video is episode 4 of Throwback Thursday. My dear friend Jan Van and my other dear friend Dawn inspired me and encouraged me to start this series here on my channel, and I want to do this every week. Now this episode is even more special because I'm doing a collab with my dear friend Marina. Her channel name is Make by Marina. I will have her channel linked in my description box. If you guys have not yet gone to subscribe to her channel, I cannot recommend her channel highly enough. I met Marina, oh gosh, it's been way over a year now, I'm pretty sure. And we met through YouTube, of course. And she's just become one of my dearest and most special friends. And she's such an amazing creator. She does things with makeup that I have never seen anyone else do, and her makeup looks are always absolute perfection. And I just really enjoy her content. I really enjoy listening to her. Her voice is very soothing. She has the best hairdo. She's beautiful in every sense of the word, inside and out. And it's always such a pleasure to collab with Marina. And we have not collabed together for a really long time. And she just started doing Throwback Thursdays on her channel. And so I reached out to her and I said, we got to collab. We got to collab doing a Throwback Thursday. So fortunately, we do have the Juvia's Place Magic Mini palette in common in our collections. And this is one of my favorite Juvia's Place palettes. I just think it's so stunning. It's got a lot of really beautiful shimmers in here. And I think today, for my look, I'm going to be doing primarily an all shimmer look, I think. I'm going to use this shade right here called Buzo. This one right here called Phaso, I think. Maybe Yamoja. And then this one here called Osun. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. But I think I'm going to use those 4 shimmers in my look today. I might even use this one here called Yara, I'm not sure. These shimmers I'm using in this look are primarily the ones I always use. And I thought about maybe using some other ones, but I'm just going to stick with the shimmers in here that I love so much. The mattes are really nice too. But in this palette, I just always gravitate towards the shimmers. And I haven't done an all shimmer look, I don't think, since I created an all shimmer look using my Nomad Cosmetics Cartagena Mágica palette. So yeah, let's start off with this shade right here called Buzo, putting that in my outer area of my lid. I do have both brows done, and this eyelid is primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. And I've had a very strange morning. Well, actually, middle of the night into the morning. My husband woke me up at about 12:30 and said, "Is your phone working?" And I'm like, well, I don't know, I was asleep, but let me check. Oops, I almost knocked the brush out of my hand. And, ooh, yeah, this is so pretty. And so I looked at my phone and I'm like, no, it's not working. It's not connected to Wi-Fi. And like there were no bars. And so I was like, what the heck? And he's like, yeah, I can't text. I can't call. It will not connect to the internet. So I got up and I went downstairs and looked at the computer just to see if maybe the computer was hooking to the Wi-Fi. And no. So we've had some issues with our modem. It's an older modem. And we just, need to get a new one. We actually do have a new one, we just haven't hooked it up yet. Anyway, so I unplugged the modem and plugged it back in. That did nothing. And my dad, he texts me every morning, and I knew that if I didn't respond, he was going to panic. So he had texted me, I didn't respond. He called me and I answered, but he couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear him. So I just hopped in the car and raced over there just a little while ago. He just lives a couple minutes away. And his phone's acting funny too. Not as funny as mine is. So I don't know if like there's a cell tower out here. I don't know how it works. But yeah, my phone's just not really working. And I was thinking, well, this is weird that the phone and the Wi-Fi are both acting strange because I have my phone through Boost Mobile and then our internet is through Comcast. So I don't know, but something's not right. Something is really not right here. And I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. I probably will take a different brush and go around the outer edge of that and just kind of blend it out a little bit nicer. So now this is, well, You know what? I think I am just going to go to this shade. It's called Phaso, and put that right there. Just a little bit of that, like a peak of that. And I think I will continue to use the same brush because this is a nice brush. This is one of my Doe Color brushes. So yeah, let's go into Phaso now. Put this, should I spray this just a skosh? Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna put this right here. Ooh, yeah, this is such a beautiful shimmer. It's kind of a duochrome. It's like purpley and pink. It's really nice, and I just love it. And I am going to be giving you guys some information now about Marina. So she lives in Sweden, and she and I, like I mentioned, met through YouTube. Somehow she found my channel and she commented. And so then I usually, like, I don't know, the title of her, like, Make by Marina, I thought, well, maybe she has a channel. So I, clicked on her icon or whatever, and it took me to her channel. And I'm like, this is awesome, because I love to connect with new creators, and this was over a year ago. But I noticed that she hadn't filmed a video in, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months. And so I commented back to her in the comment section after I determined she had a channel. And I said, how come you don't film videos anymore? Oh, and I had watched one of her videos. And I said, how come it's been a while since you filmed a video? And she said, well, I had someone in my life, I think it was a coworker, who said some not very nice things to her about her channel. And I said, well, I don't care what that person says or said. I'm going to clean this brush off, and now I'm going to go into the shade here called Yamoja and put that right there. I said, I don't care what they said. They're an idiot, because you are amazing. Your content is wonderful. You're so much fun to watch. You have such a wonderful, soothing voice. And, the video that I watched, your makeup look was phenomenal, phenomenal. And I think one of the things that this person had said to her was that, well, you don't edit your videos, so why do you have a channel or something like that? And I mean, it's like, who cares if she edits or not, I think it's strange how some people get really hung up on certain aspects of a YouTube channel to the point where they think that, like, if someone doesn't do a certain thing, they're doing it wrong. And I just think that is so silly. Like, if someone wants to edit their video like crazy or not edit it at all, both of those things are fine. It's the creator's perspective, I think, like their choice, whatever they're more comfortable with. And, I do edit my videos, but I don't have all the like, subscribe things that pop up in other people's videos, which is really cool. I don't know how to do that. So I love that. I think it looks really nice. So now I'm going to go to the shade here called Osun, O-S-U-N, and put that right here. And I think I will switch the brush out and maybe get a smaller brush for that. I think I'll use this one here, one of my little Jessup brushes. But yeah, I just said, Marina, man, you got to get back on the wagon here and start filming. And she did. And I just, I love her content. She's wonderful. And I just love the fact that she and I have become friends outside of YouTube as well. And my husband is of Swedish descent. Ooh, that's pretty. And he would love to go to Sweden someday. He would love to. I would too. We've talked about going to Sweden at some point. And I am Czechoslovakian, so we'd like to go to the Czech Republic too. But you know what, Marina? We might be on your doorstep someday. Another thing about Marina that I love is that she is absolutely hilarious. She has the best sense of humor. And I just enjoy that about her so much, She's just a great friend. She's really fun. And I know that if she and I were to be able to hang out in person, we would have the best time together. I know we would. We would have so much fun. And I really do like this look. I mean, it's different than what I would normally do, but I do like it. I'm going to go into Phaso with my finger and just kind of smush this on right here, just because that looks a little bit too different to me. Like, I want them to look a little bit more in line with one another. And it's just so fun. I'm loving this Throwback Thursday stuff. And people aren't really watching my Throwback Thursday videos. My views have gone in the toilet lately. I don't know what's going on, which, it's fine. I mean, my content may just not be for everybody. And that makes sense, to each their own. But yeah, my views are just like, so I don't know, I'm gonna go into the lighter blue shimmer emoji and just put a little bit of this, more of this down. So I don't really know, but I don't care. I really enjoy using older products, you know, older palettes, you know, getting use out of the things that are in my collection. It's really important to me. You know, of course, I do love to get new makeup too. I've gotten myself a few things as of late, you know, but I don't care. It's just fun to sit down. I'm going to go into Oh Sun now, the pink shade with my finger. It's just really fun to use what we have. And, you know, I love seeing other people do Throwback Thursday type videos, like Jan's videos. They're amazing because, you know, she might use something that I have in my collection that I haven't used in a long time. And then it's inspiring me to pull it out and use it again. You know, it's fun, really fun. I think what I will do now is go in with my Real Techniques brush, this one right here, and go around the outer edge of these shades and just kind of blend so they don't look quite so weird. I could, you know what I could do? I could use this matte right here to do this, but I don't know. I think I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to go around and just blend the edge of this. Yeah, I love this. This to me looks like an ice cream sundae. You know what I might do actually? I think I'm going to go into this shade here called Yara with my finger, because this has a little bit of a bluish hue to it, and just kind of put it right there just to make that purple shade not look quite so weird. Because to me it looks kind of strange. Does it to you? It does to me. Next to that lighter green. Okay, yeah. I don't know. That's the thing I'm not real sure about, is the placement of the Phaso shade, this purple shade, but I'm just gonna kind of keep messing with it for just a minute. And then I will go off camera and do the rest of my stuff. But I'm super excited to see what shades Marina put together. What if we did the exact same look? I doubt it. Marina is much more talented and much more creative and has a ton more experience with makeup than I do. And if you guys really should go and check out her channel and subscribe and show her tons of love, because she absolutely deserves it. And I'd like to find whoever said that mean stuff to her in the past and say, oh, really? What the hell do you know? Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done. I really do like how this looks. It's different than what I would normally do, but I like that. So I'm gonna clean this up, put the shadows, of course, on my other eye, add my finishing touches, and I will come back. So this is the finished look, and I really like how this look turned out. It was so much fun to put just shimmers on my lids today out of the Magic Mini palette. And I did use one matte on my lower lash lines, and I'm going to show you the palette here in just a minute, but let me show you just a few things I threw on my face for my finished look. On my lips, I used two things. I used a liquid lipstick from She Glam in the shade Momojo, and this just looked really dry on my lips. I looked like the Crypt Keeper. So I looked through my collection. I wish I had grabbed a multi-chrome gloss from Ladybug Glow, but just, I don't know, was digging around in my lipstick tub, and those glosses are behind the camera here, or the phone here. So I did grab my Milani Ludicrous Lights lip gloss, kind of a multi-chrome lip gloss, but not really, in the shade 120 Peachella. And I got this off their website. I think I just threw this in so I didn't have to pay for shipping. And I really like this. I just have not used it in a really long time. I think part of the reason is sometimes it can get kind of goopy or sticky feeling. And so far, it feels fine. You just, I don't know, the multi-chromeness just kind of disappears. And if I just used a multi-chrome gloss from Ladybug Glow, it would not have done that. Oh well, live and learn. I'll use one of those soon, I'm sure. On my upper lids, I line them with the Rimmel London Wonder Swipe. This is a just, you know, little brush liquid liner here, you know, little brush. And I forgot I had this. I was just digging around in my eyeliner mug, and I thought, ooh, this color would look really pretty. Just kind of the blue and purple kind of duochromeness. And it works so well. The brush is very fine, just goes on the lid very nicely. I want to, like, I guess, tape this to my forehead too, so I'll remember to use it again, because it works really well. And I think it looks really nice with the eye look. For my lower waterlines, I used a ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Crybaby. I debated on blue, green, pink, and I just went with this because I think it looks really nice with the shades on my lids. And you guys know, love these. Let's see, for my mascara, I did use the Banger Mascara again from Makeup Mecca. Yes, I am loving this mascara. It is a banger. Okay, so now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette, Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. Really fun to create an all shimmer look with this palette. I loved all the shimmers I used for this look today. On my lower lash lines, I use this shade right here. It is spelled Y-E-J-I-D-E. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. Put that across both lower lash lines. And then I did put a little bit of Buzo towards the outer part of the lower lash lines. And then I put Phaso towards the inner, into the middle of my lower lash lines. And you know, I used to commonly put shimmers on my lower lash lines and for some reason stopped doing that, and I really like how that looks. I'm going to continue to do that more often. I did use this shade, this beautiful light pink shade that's towards the front of my lids, in my inner corners, and really like that. I also use this shade right here. It's spelled K-A-S-I, this little, like, you know, kind of light sand colored matte. And I did go around the edges of the shimmers with that. I wasn't sure if I should, but I'm glad I did, because it did kind of diffuse that, you know, that ridge around the shadows a little bit better than just using a clean brush. And I think this is such a beautiful palette. The mattes are really nice too. But it was really fun to use my favorite shimmers out of the palette for this look today. The thing is, though, I've noticed is that I haven't used a lot of the shades up here other than these two. Like, I've never used that shade. I've never used that. I think maybe used that once. I don't think I've ever used these three mattes here. So, you know, it's just good to get older palettes out of your collection and use them. Although I didn't use the shades that I never use. I need to do that. I need to keep using this palette, of course. But so glad that Marina and I both have this palette. It's such a lovely formulated palette. Beautiful color story. So much fun. I cannot wait to see what shades Marina pulled out of the palette to create her look with. I highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to go and subscribe to Marina's channel if you haven't yet already. Show her a ton of love and support. She is such an amazing creator. She is beautiful. She's so talented and so creative. And she is just, well, equally as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. And her hair, I love her haircut. One of these days, I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna get rid of my hair and just go short and have a fun, short, fun haircut, just like Marina. But yeah, please, you guys, go show her a ton of love. She's amazing. She's one of my dearest friends, and I really believe that one of these days, Paul and I are going to show up on her doorstep. Knock, knock, let us in. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.